Nipples. The man of the hour, the first man there. I know. So what happens when you go back to games that you haven't played for a long time, but the reason I've got my head up a minute as well is because I'm warming up because I haven't walked out of bed. Wesley. What is mine burn on my armpits? No worries, Nipples, dude. I'm trying to get my body clock back in like rotation so I can stream earlier for everybody.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
Right, he's on the verge of madness. Mark's ready to go out, Butchie is ready to go out, Brett's ready to go out. Where's Bronte's character? Bronte's character's not ready to go out. So go to a low tier one and take out the Arbalast, the Leper, the Highwayman, and the Occultist. No, Wesley, you don't get to ask what your character's name is going to be called. If I'm going to name a character after you, it's going to be called Wesley Gripes. You don't get to choose your character. Medium complete levels. Well, tough, he doesn't get to have a character named, but he wants to have a character named. Do me a favour, babe, go on the server as well and share it out. Just hold on, so I want to take 4. You don't get to request a character name. You get what you're given, Wes. And you'll get a character when you're around in the Darkest Dungeon streams more often.
They breed quickly down
Characters
there in
in
the
Darkest
dark.
Dungeon are only for
But perhaps we can
or
slay
every,
them even
or like
faster.
pretty much every Darkest Dungeon stream. Whether you're here for 5 minutes or 5 hours, they're there for those people.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
He's not going to get a character named after him. What's up, Ryan? Yeah. Just because you ask doesn't mean you get a character named after you. Toretto. Bronte's had, because she's been here all the time, right? Brett has 2 characters, both of which are still alive. Well, tough.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
You can like cats, or you can like cats all you want. Doesn't mean you're gonna get one called catnip. And because he's also asked, because can he have a character named Catnip, I'll give him the character I choose to give him. No, she's had 4 because 3 of hers have died. You haven't been there for any Darkest Dungeon streams, Wes.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
What's that? Ooh. I mean, you are a healer. For some reason, the game likes to target healers.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
For some reason, the game does not like healers at all. If everybody in your party dies, you lose the mission, yes. If every single person in your camp dies, then you lose the campaign.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
But you've got to be stupid to have every single person die. I've got like 20-something characters, haven't I, Brett? And they're all specialists in their own class.
Eradicated.
No, you get to keep the items, Brett. You don't lose the items. You only lose the items if you haven't got the space to carry them back.
The greater the glory. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
You only ever lose the items if you can't carry them back. So Wes, if you come to more Darkest Dungeon streams, maybe you'll get a character called Catnip. But I'm going to make it the most ridiculous looking character in the game and give it pink clothes. Yeah, you can still keep the items, Brett. The only time you ever can't keep them is if you can't carry them. Or if you lose every character in your party. If there's a party wipe, then you will lose them.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Slayer? Yeah, Slayer's on his like second character as well, isn't he, Brett? Bronte's at the most because the game just likes to kill healers. Slayer's character died because it didn't like him killing everything in one shot. Brett's on two characters, both of which are still alive. One's a maniac that transforms into a beast, and the other one's just a killing machine. And Mark is Brett's shoulder partner for both characters.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow
Yeah, this
it.
game doesn't like healers, especially good healers. Every single one of your healers has managed to mass heal party members. The game really doesn't like your characters. They don't always attack the healer first though, Wes. They just target the healer. This game is programmed to target fucking the strongest characters, and half the time it's the healers. Welcome, Gimmicky. Good to see you again, man. Strategy games that have a really dark twist to them and like graphic novel vibes, then you'll like this, Gimmicky.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Yeah, exactly. Ask Brett what Oliver's character was like for fucking campaign after campaign after campaign, Wes.
Decimated.
Oliver's character was a killing machine. And then one mission, the game just decided to go, that's the strongest character. Let's kill him now. Oliver's character was killing everything in one hit at one point, and then the game decided it was his time to die. Even if you can overheal that character to basically infinity, that character's dead if the game decides they're dead. Cheers, man, I appreciate it. Slay's like, talking me.
Balanced. Well struck.
Yeah, but that's ESO, Wesley. That's the difference. That's an MMORPG. That's a massively multiplayer online role-playing game. This is a single role-player game that's dungeon crawling, where the computer decides who dies.
Destroyed.
ESO is totally different to this, Wes. You can't put them in the same boat.
Triumphant pride.
I could have told you that about
precipitates a
MMOs.
dizzying
I
fall.
played WoW since it was released. Also, unless you have a really good guild leader as well in an
promise of
MMORPG,
safety.
you shouldn't listen to them. Unless the guild leader knows exactly what he's talking about, Wes. Take what he says with a pinch of salt.
Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent.
How many times are you going to make somebody bleed before they run out of bandages? Did that Arbalist just turn around and say blood for the blood god? I'm pretty sure that Arbalist just turned around and said blood for the blood god, bruh. Also, the thing I've noticed as well, Brett, is you can turn Arbalists into combat healers.
Annihilated.
Like you have self-healers and self-stress healers, but you can turn Arbalists into combat healers. So if you run an Arbalist and an Occultist, the Occultist will, he's going to go next. The Occultist will stop them from bleeding, or perhaps put bleed on them after healing them.
No hope at all.
But the Arbalist will combat heal them anyway. Oh, you'll love this game, Gimmicky. It's one of my favourite games. Play it a lot. I've run like multiple campaigns on you and lost multiple campaigns. It's a Dark Souls reference to this Gimmicky. One of my subscribers is called Grey Rat, and Grey Rat's the mystical thief from Dark Souls.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light? Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
He refused to eat, really? Right, he only has Crimson Curse. Sky Tint. There's 20% stress, no diseases. He doesn't have fucking disease removal. That's a worthy sacrifice. There's a lot of strategies I play. I'm a big strategy guy. Back space. Veggie disapproves. So that's just a standard level 2 fucking... That's just a standard level 2 leper. Couldn't get the name of it. Couldn't get the name of him out of my mouth then. Okay, then don't get it. Nah, race dropped to 0.4. resistant damage.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
We get a decent Crusader reward from this dungeon as well, Brett. Oh yeah, you're allergic to dog hair, aren't you? The map changes for every dungeon, like. Oh yeah, Brett, I'm on the road to getting all of the passive stress healing things for camp as well. It's basically what I'm doing low tier dungeons for at the moment, just to build up the fucking...
A full pack often attracts unwanted attention.
Build up the extra gold and get...
Their squeals fade. Their confidence is shaken.
Fuck it.
Trouble yourself not with the cost of this crusade.
I'm not fighting the Shrieker.
Its noble end affords you broad tolerance in your choice of means.
If I could find a brigand 16-pounder, I'd fucking smash shit out of it. Save up for. It's what I need though. Slayer's ready to go out. Where's Brett's second character? Brett's second character's ready to go out. I'll tell her Caratus as well. She's fearful, so she's gonna be a but I can take it out. Necromancer, Rune Battles. That's for a leper. And a short as well. Healer goes insane, it's an all fault. I'm only done with that. You'll find a lot of them in this game.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign. The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Really, you're gonna fucking open it? Should resist today. Good. Oh, by the way, Wes, this is Brett's second character. Like, his first character is still alive, but this character is even stronger than Brett's primary character.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
And this character... Brett's primary character, when he goes on a rampage, though, is probably one of my strongest characters in the game.
Cruel machinations spring to life, with a singular purpose.
Oh, she's stronger than your main, Brett. She's much stronger than your main at the moment. But she's a fuck... She loves to just grab everything. I can leave that room out of it. Let's go across. Instead of going down and around. My abomination Pepe hands. Like, your abomination's strong, but for some reason,
As
well,
the
I say
light
for some
gains
reason, it's because
purchase,
of what I put on it.
spirits are lifted,
she's stronger.
and purpose is made clear.
And you've seen what she's like when she crits. Yeah, he is way better for utility.
Destroyed.
So you've got a tank, you've got a super tank, a healer and DPS. Well, a healer and fucking big damage.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Oh yeah, she does more damage. When she hits, she hits.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
He'll come out of the shadows now, shield him back and destroy him. See?
Annihilated.
Almost twice his health.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
She's big, strong. Why are there gargoyles here? There shouldn't be gargoyles here.
Back
gonna resist it again. Get a new move. They're gonna resist it again. What am I missing, chat? I have no idea.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Right, dodged it this time.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands. The light, the promise of safety.
But nonetheless, not too hard,
The abyss returns even the boldest gaze. Is lit. The path is clear.
Screaming, she's gonna keep flashing
we require only the strength to follow it.
She has 1 health left.
Size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
There we are.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I don't know why there was a fucking group of gargoyles here, though. That I do not understand. They shouldn't have been here.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Does? Yes. Resets his stress and everybody else's. Yeah,
the shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
No bad quirks. Lovely stuff.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me.
So Wesley's perfect character would be a jester called Wesley Gripes. His shit is massive. Who is it that has the fucking disease removal? Of course it's Lunacy. Have I got any more grave robbers? Probably not. Any available in here? Nope. They just need to put Demon in the sanitarium then. Galveston and Mansfield. They're both craving and wasting. They'll be alright. I'm gonna take Brett out again. Let's have a look at Brett's quirks. And he has no bad quirks either. He's just curious, meditates, and obsessed with everything. And he stresses out more. I'm not going to fight the Necromancer because I don't have a fucking death wish. So long run, crash in the tunnels. Ooh! I'm not going to fight the Swine King. No, because she'll take over somebody and fuck me over. Where's a short one? Let's go to the Weld. Actually, where's Bucci? Let's pick Bucci. Can't take her because she doesn't want to go there. Take her. The Arbalast is a female. I did not know that. Brett, do me a quick favour. I've got a party full of girls. Have a look what Sisterhood does. I just thought it was the armor, Brett. Never really noticed.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
70, 100. Right, female character also resists his bruise. That's lovely.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Yeah, she just needs iron tablets, she does.
Be gone, fiend. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh yeah, it's super expensive in America. I forgot about that. Dodge.
Another one falls. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. As
I mean, that
victories
could
mount,
very well be it.
so
If that is
too
it, then
will
that's
resistance.
fucking marvelous. I need to go into the portraits, so let's get rid of the second key.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Yeah, that's the fucking thing, isn't it? It just has to be a fucking troll.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Now the parade's on the front.
Their formation
There
is
goes the
broken.
witch.
Maintain the offensive.
He's doing the pressing right, I can keep. Go on, pull it forward. Or not. Ow!
Unbalanced. Frustration and fury, more destructive than 100 cannons.
not losing Brett to the character.
So that
Nah,
we may
you're not.
learn to pick
You ain't dying,
ourselves
Brett.
up once
I'm
again.
retreating. I'll fucking retreat. I'm not fighting a fucking troll.
Back across the Styx. Boatmen be damned.
If your character was dead, Bronte, I'd say she was dead and she wouldn't be on the list, but there's the healer. Why would I go for that one when there's that one? I can't because it doesn't let me. She doesn't have a million stress.
Send this one to journey elsewhere, for we have need of sterner stock.
So can we...
This one has become vestigial, useless.
No, he doesn't actually. Brett's items don't make him stress out friends, so you're wrong.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
Brett's character needs to be fucking calmed down. I mean, you were wrong. The body stone's actually really good. It was decent, right? I've got to get everybody else to a standard. Just Bucci, Lanesi. Can't because none of them are ready. Right, so I can take that out. I'll take Maxwell out. And I'll take Gavston out. And he's good in the cove as well. Can't take Air though, because she's fucking lunatic. I haven't got my grouchy pants on, you were just wrong. You were misinformed about things you thought you were right about. Still got Manswell there, yes. What else was I going to take out? Oh, that's right. What have I got on him? I don't know what his skills are on there, the skills as well. Smite, Zealous Accusation. I mean, you'd have to have one Hellion constantly in position one and the other one using moves to clear multiple groups. A good combo setup would be a Hellion, 2 Plague Doctors, and a really good healer. Because the 2 Plague Doctors, Brett, could basically buff the Hellion to basically fucking god-killing powers. Like what the Plague Doctors do is the Plague Doctors have an ability to increase somebody's attack by 20%. So you can increase the attack on top of everything else by like, I don't know, fucking 150%.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Oh yeah, but like, there's not a lot of characters that can buff everybody's attack. There's only characters that can buff single target attacks. Like they can't really buff groups at once. They'll have items on that allow them to do more damage, but what you normally get is you get protection buffs and like speed buffs and shit.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
No, he doesn't buff them for damage, he just buffs them for speed. Doesn't do a damage buff, just a speed buff. But every time the Jester uses one of his buffs, he gains a stack of damage boosting buffed on himself.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Like you can basically take a Jester out and have him be the tank killer.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Here comes the news.
light, the promise of safety.
Should be alright. Really, you gotta keep inflicting bleed on it.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Precision and power.
Welcome back, Wes.
Well struck. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Ornaments, neatly ordered, lovingly admired.
I don't have any keys. Explore 90%. Let's go across. What black marks? Oh, you don't know about the stress meter underneath them.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Let's have the rest.
A spark without
Get
kindling.
the stress gone.
It's a goal without hope.
Honestly, they are the best things for getting rid of diseases. Hang on. Like, you can take somebody out on a mission and get rid of them. This is fucking great.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Yeah.
We require
There is
only the
there is a
strength
way
to
you can
follow
have
it.
people avoid death blow like 5 times in one battle breath. But they've got to be good at dodging, they've got to be able to resist bleed and resist blight. E. fuck is Last Gasp? +1 speed if health is below 50%. That's... You see, these aren't that bad. The fuck? That's a big difference.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
The item I had on it increased the healing increased the received healing. It's a good game to watch, Wes, it is. It's a game that gets people from the audience involved. They get characters.
Handsome reward for a task well performed.
That's because it's not a casual game, Wes. If you do what's going on in the game, you could lose it all, but you could really lose it all. Gotta pay attention. Where the fuck did that trap come from? That trap was gone.
Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent.
That trap was in there just now. It's very rare as well you'll get good quirks for retreating from a campaign. Still gets healed more anyway.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Fuck this if I got it. This cut needs to come out of the shadows already, so I can just get him.
Impressive.
Oh, she's definitely one of the best DPS characters left for range. She's without a doubt definitely one of the best. The only one that matches her is the Musketeer. This is going to be awesome. So I'm going to kill him fast.
Gnawing uncertainty. The
birthplace of dread.
momentary abatement.
Like, he doesn't really hit them a lot, he just bleeds them. It's like the ultimate stress attack. Here's the big attack. He stuns them and knocks it back. Which is not what I need right now. Why wouldn't he?
Fear and frailty finally claim their due.
There goes that fucking thing. Don't you start healing now, you prick. Big Harry, yes, Brett. And he knocks into the back. And you stop. She can't really do fuck over there. That's what I need to do back in. Not unless he has frontline attack, no. Pretty sure it's called frontline. Either called frontline attack or it is called fucking assault, where you just chop. Yep. Oh, he can fucking die.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Open it. We have it one, two. I have to fucking move from there somehow, will you? There we are.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Legals bleed. Ish. Here comes the first. This fearful fucking makes everything else good. For some reason he's dodging everything. already got inflicted curse. You can't inflict it. We might be getting a sequel to this soon as well, Brett. Like a Darkest Dungeon 2 with a bigger character roster. And some of the characters from PC mods.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Like, I'd really love to have a fucking Berserker that's on the PC mods on console. Just because he's a fucking big, huge tank. Can you imagine a Darkest Dungeon multiplayer? Where there's
this momentum.
Two parties of four, we go on separate parts of the dungeon, and then the boss takes all of our characters together to kill. That would be sick. What are my rewards? Like, you get a map that's the entire set. Like, you can't see what I'm pointing, but I'm gonna like just you point at the map. So you'd get like one person starts on the left on the top, and one person starts on the bottom right, or vice versa, or like somebody could start in the middle, somebody could start on the outskirts, and you'd have to meet to fight the boss. But the boss could only be instigated when both of you are there. 1,500, 2,500, 4,000. Like, I'd love a multiplayer Darkest Dungeon. Multiplayer Darkest Dungeon would be the fucking bomb. Hopefully there ain't gonna be any more of them stupid giant crabs. Or lobsters or whatever the fuck they are. Giant crustaceans. There is a version of this on PC, Brett. It's not Darkest Dungeon itself, but there's like a Darkest Dungeon-esque game where you take on the role of the monsters. And like you have to upgrade them and shit as you go along.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
And there's a secret room, but there's only one more fucking room fight, so I'm gonna go there and then I'm gonna go left. I'll have to find the name of it for you, but I can't remember the name of it for the life of me, but it looks really fucking good. When I was looking at Darkest Dungeon type games, it came up on the list.
The ground quakes.
That's a fucking wicked start.
A
So is that.
singular strike.
Fuck's all his damage coming from? All double-digit numbers straight off the fucking bat, higher than their normal damage.
Another one falls.
And of course you can kill one of them in one hit, which you normally can't. Of course, Slayer becomes masochistic.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
I want to go in the
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall. Packs full of steel and
They'll have
war.
to stab him and then be tested
But
for the
nary a
result.
thought
Because we're going
given
to the
to the
secret room and then
prowl.
we're leaving. That was worth it.
We will find all manner of great and terrible things in this watery tomb.
They all went resolved. Oh, light sensitive. So he's masochistic and hates the light bread. Bronte became a phobe of the Weald, and she's got scurvy.
Finally, the serum is working, and the side effects are manageable.
Red plague. She has syphilis and scurvy. She might want to go to the doctor. Where the fuck are there so many of the same item? So Wes, you gonna come around to more Darkest Dungeon streams? So you can be given a character with a name I will give it, not a name you request. Yes, you do love playing the Irrational Abomination. Speaking of which, where is your character? There he is. Your one's fine. You just have the Crimson Curse and a lot of bad quirks. You don't like fighting men. That's why you're doing less damage. Hang on then. There we go, Brett. Now found out why you're doing less damage. Wondering why the fuck you're doing less damage. Resurrected him, but I can send him on his way.
Those without the stomach for this place must move on.
Instructor mastery. So have a look what Brett's final tier items are called. Where is he? I can't choose him in a minute. Let's have a look what marks are called. I've already got Zera's Conviction, which gives the marks base health Brett from when we take him on missions. And his base damage is pretty good as well. We need to get something that makes you do more damage. Where's the abomination item in here? I see this shit. That's really fun. Siren. The infestation is high, and fucking what's his face is there. This is long, 2 campfires. Ice length, this veteran tier. I know Gavstone is really good. Where is he? There's Gavstone. Now he's ready to fight. plenty of this. Let's take 4 out. And the new leopard is ready to decimate everything.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Jesus Christ. Right, forget about the window. We're gonna go across, come down and around, go out the top, come back.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born. Glittering
Mark when we
gold,
need
trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
There's a prize he's in here.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Lovely.
A decisive pummeling.
He's about to have his shit kicked in, he is. Sometimes you're going to tempt fucking I'm going to do the one gaming.
Prodigious size alone
dead?
does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Alright, fucking chill out with the goblets. Fuck. Straight off the bat, they just go for it, like.
There can be no hope in this hell. No hope at all. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Eradicated.
Here's the big damage. Straight away off the bat, let's kill the healer.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Make the healer go fucking nuts. Look at the size in this place, Brett. But on the bright side, we have a really good fucking tank at the front. Oh, did I tell you as well, my blinds are being fixed in the morning.
Destroyed.
Oh. Yep, he rang me earlier on, Geraint did, when I was away. As I was about to go to sleep for the day, he rang me and he was like, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, good enough for you, Josh? I was like, yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
Dazed, reeling, about to break. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Get you killed, bitch. I'll be on until about like 4, and then I'll go to sleep after that. So I've been asleep all day as it is anyway.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud. The light, the promise of safety.
Oh, don't open it.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I was waiting for that.
Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent.
He's about to start smashing everything into the next fucking week. That's fine, I can deal with that really. Go. We're not going for your archers, we're going for you. That's a big hit. Can you fuck off from Mr. Camila, please?
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Yes, attack my tanks.
Precision and power.
Your fucking beat with my archer.
Devastating blow. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
That's stuff I need as well. Oh well, I'll just rest by you for now.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Oh! That was tasty, that was.
The ground quakes. Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Oh, that fight was graphic. Back in all 20s. And now I'm all out of shovels. Great. target.
Another one falls. Be gone, fiend. Executed with impunity. As victories mount, so too will resistance. A fortune, waiting to be spent.
I don't know where the fuck all of these massive attacks are coming from.
Annihilated.
I know they've got gear that will allow you to do it, like where that 45 come from, and them 2 double 20s. And they go for the healer straight away. Don't move yourself forward, you fucking idiot.
Obliterated.
Bye.
Decimated.
The fuck?
A trifling victory.
Dear there, Brett, can you
But a victory
grasp what's going on?
nonetheless.
Because I can't. I'd love to know where they've all of a sudden got massive crits from. He put crits on himself.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose. Gathered close in tenuous firelight, an uneasy companionship.
She didn't want to be fucking helped. Okay then. That worked. That worked the way I wanted it to work. Fuck off with your doomsday.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
Don't even start dodging. There we are. He didn't the fucking highwayman at the front. Yeah, did you see the fucking section where all the fucking crystals coming out, Brett? Like, Gaveston was in, he was in a blood rage. He got a free hit off, which was a critical 20 straight away. Then his next hit after that that followed up was also another critical 20. And then after that, the leopard had a critical 45. Like, where the fuck did that all come from? And she's returned.
This expedition at least promises success.
Now I'm gonna go back down and explore the two rooms, but I'm not going for the rooms that have the battles in them. I'll have to go for one of them. Welcome back, Bounty. Hey, Broadway, do you want some butter? I don't like butter, remember? Why? Because I ate sticks of it when I was a kid. I can't believe your dad asked you that. We can go do this mission with a lot of gold as well. Don't you dare.
Well
yes,
struck.
Get fucked. I mean, you missed everybody start doing massive damage. Everybody just have doing loads and loads.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
That's what he makes you think. Your dad makes you think he doesn't know what that is. What a good job is. Yes, heal yourself. He'll bring him to another one now. Yeah.
Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread.
Now they'll all get free attacks. He's about to have a heart attack.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Fuck off. Of course you dodge. want me to heal my healer then, or walk in?
A powerful blow.
Get smushed. He's absolutely fucking destroyed.
A singular strike.
You get fucking trying to make my fucking healer go mad.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Fucking hate the little ones that disappear. Well, they both fucking craving it now.
Life ebbs. Terrible vistas of
die.
emptiness reveal themselves.
Because the game is. Stop fucking dodging.
Masterfully executed.
My fucking head is dodging.
Impressive.
I'm gonna crush Abe. Keep this healer alive. It's not your character. Your character's in town, in church.
Patched up. If only to bleed again.
There we go. The curse healed him, like some of his stress. Then why ask?
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
As a matter of fact, I don't know how your character's doing because I've left your character in town to stress heal. Does that answer your question?
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Tetanus. Weak grip doesn't mean it's in-depth yips.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Well, you shouted at me in chat. Fucking caps lock me. That would be really good if I fucking add somebody to blight people. What's up, Mark? I am trying to heal her, but I'll leave her with syphilis and fucking scurvy if I got to. Is going on? Shit on the stress for leaving town in a brothel. Great. You're gonna need the caps lock me. Just ask. Caps locking makes me think you're shouting. I mean, I could leave your character stressed out and die in town if I really wanted to. Oh yeah, Mark, by the way, your character's a standard 61 health. At the moment, your character is like the tankiest of tanks, I believe. Just haven't been able to put his sword up. The Testament. Oh, Bronte, if you're gonna have a fucking mood, fuck off. If you're gonna be in a mood with it and be sarky about it, go elsewhere. I ain't in the mood for it. So bumper crop? The fuck is bumper crop? That's what we need. Yes, you'll gain stress, but you'll be fast and do more damage overall. Veteran 3. Look at any healers available at all. No. There's a medium one as well. Damage decent. Who's the better arbalist or Slayer or the other one? Slayer 7 to 13. Slayer's the better. This is gonna have to be one of them fucking fighting missions. Unless there's a fucking healer I can grab. I mean, there's another leper there. No fucking healer. Is that? I need that Berserk Charm for Brett, and it's completing all room battles. But I need a fucking healer. That's all room battles as well. See, that I can do. That's a short one. short one. I want to wonder how the fuck the bank's actually saving me money as well, because it doesn't seem to be saving me money or having an interest rate build up.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line? Decimated. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Exposed to a killing blow. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Damon's bounty hunter is really good. He just has all of this shit for it. Like, Dasomania will make him want to attack on his own sometimes. He doesn't really have any bad quirks. I just need to get rid of that fucking spasm of the entrails off him. Like, they're not bad diseases. I just want them gone. Like, a bounty hunter at higher level, Grey Rat. Yo, do I smell cheese. A bounty hunter at a high level, Brett, can basically stand at the front of a fight and tank everything and not be moved. They'll just stand there and be like, you want to move me? Get fucked.
The light, the promise of safety.
Bounty hunter is very strong. This is a non-healing party as well, Brett, so this is going to be difficult.
As the light gains purchase, spirits
That's
are
why it's
lifted,
going to be difficult.
and purpose is made clear.
The third character doesn't have let's get a blade. It's a highwayman here, Rat. I can't straight away. Balloon, can't you?
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory. Press this advantage.
And yes, he does have
Give them no quarter. In Radiance, may we find victory. Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Oh yeah, the Grave Robber isn't the Musketeer. The Musketeer and Grave Robber just look the same.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it. Eradicated.
Nope, you haven't had a second character yet, Greyrat. I've been waiting for the resurrection event to come around to...
There can be no hope.
We haven't given you a
hell.
second character because you haven't been around in the Dark Dungeon stream. I haven't done one for a while. That was a big hit, but so was that.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Lovely stuff.
Such a burden of finery risks life and limb.
But yeah, I agree with Greg. The Highwayman is a very, very fucking useful character. Here come the maddening wines. And all the dodges. Like classic. Almost a full party of Crimson Case. Fucking hate these bugs.
triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I wonder if this is the last room battle. If it is, I'm gonna be chuffed. Don't be so big lads. That Cavalier is gonna do a lot of damage. But yeah, Guerrero, like, listen to Brett, you shouldn't cheat whether it's a practice test or not. Stun! What's the final room battle? I got it. Fucking Cavalier in it, didn't it? Stop healing yourself, Brett. Thank you.
Destroyed.
Fucking heal yourself now that you're dead.
This expedition at least promises success.
I don't have any plates.
Room by room, hall by hall, we reclaim what is ours.
Alright, my character is now champion level.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
This item by here is going to come in handy against the next brigand when he decides to appear, Brett, because he's a stonework. So I'll take it in on somebody like Mark and fucking destroy it. Well, in fact, I can take it in on you. Because we won't have to have that item then that fucking has that stupid, like, first place beat bollocks. Yeah, I'm waiting for the. I'm waiting for the next fucking brigand to appear. I am before I take it out. That's insane for grave robber. I'm not ready to even test that. Before I want to get a bunch of fillers up to that level. There. Look, Brett. Something else as well.
shifting, swaying. She mesmerizes her prey before the final strike.
Right, I'm gonna quickly go make a drink. We'd have to like pick what sort of item we'd have to replace it with. Yeah, that's why I want to try and get my roster like list all the way to the max before I do it. Go back that. All of his buttons from the back. Does she have any blight skills on her? Blight. Does he have the right skills? I think Rain of Sorrows on him, keep that on him. Let me quickly go make a drink. No worries, Mark, but see you soon.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. A singular strike. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. The ground quakes. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed with misintent.
Let's go up and across.
Handsome reward for a task well performed. Struck.
Also, Brett,
Their formation
well, I've got you here. You down for some Warhammer tomorrow?
Maintain the offensive.
As in tomorrow the 13th, because that's Prophecy comes out. We do Space Hulk later, but Prophecy's out tomorrow. dad got me this for my birthday, Grey Rat. Crit dealed himself with 10. Maybe lose his space out later or something, right? Yeah, I didn't want to feed her that. What the fuck did I feed her that for?
A blazing star is born.
Press the wrong button.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I wonder what they're gonna do for Anna's birthday.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Please, for the love of God, give us a birthday cake.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the
shit they're gonna give us
end.
when the fucking musical emotes come out is gonna be nuts.
Executed with impunity.
I hope the actual emotes make a noise though, Brent, and they're not just there. I hope like each instrument has their own music. Imagine we should go save the place.
Back to the pit. Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
He doesn't stress out in either of them.
The light, the promise of safety. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Last room battle, right fucking ends.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Give her the trans. They need to give all of the knights similar instruments. If they get because they're giving the lawbringer a horn,
with loot
they need to give the rest of them like brass
supplies.
instruments or woodwind instruments. Like they need to give somebody a saxophone.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
One of the heroes in that game needs to be given a saxophone. Yeah, the Highlander should have bagpipes. If they don't give him bagpipes, then they're doing their history wrong in Navy. You know, if they give the gladiator a saxophone, I'd love it.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Begone, fiend! Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall. Driving out corruption is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
Using quick reflexes and quick...
All my life I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind. It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
Ooh. The greyest of rats is off to sleep. Imposter syndrome. I want to know why all of us start. Oh, it's because she's abusive. That's why. That was expensive. It will be worth it. Because I'll be able to have you relieve stress everywhere else. You'll be able to alleviate stress in any other place instead of just the church. There doesn't mean any musketeers in this for fucking ages, Brett. I really need that more than anything. But I'm not willing to go fight some stupid boss to get the blueprint. Or unless it's the boss I want to fight. Yeah, pretty much. Do me a favor, Brett. Have a look up what the musketeer, necromancer's abilities are. I'm not fighting the Swine King. Necromancer is a range sorcerer who can bring to life the undead. All of his skills are AoE attacks, which allows an attack 2 or all party members each skill. The Necromancer summons 1 undead, up to 3 in front of him. The last thing to take care of is his 6 feet under skill.
Our land is remote and unneighbored. Every lost resource must be recovered. Confidence resistance surges as the enemy crumbles.
Like, I really don't want to fight the next. I beat the Apprentice Necromance, but I don't know what the second one is like, the standard one. Because each boss is 3 stages. You beat the baby one, then you beat the normal one, and then you beat the hard one. Brigand, I'm waiting for the 16-pounder Brigand to move here. I am trying to just smash the fuck out of it.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear. Mortality clarified in a single strike. The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
That's why I just put in the fucking defense now.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
What? Look at that! 0 to 15, so can he heal anywhere between that? You can't, this is a sick healer.
Continue the onslaught.
Well, that's just his stage 1 upgrades, Brett. I haven't even upgraded his skills that much, it's just basic upgrades. Yeah, I need like proper items for him to not have him stress. I need, like, I've never had any proper cultist items drop. Like, I've upgraded his armor and his skull, but I haven't upgraded his abilities as much as his armor and his skull. Like, I'll heal him. I'll use zone heal on him now. Watch him target the cultist. No.
Festering fear consumes the mind. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
The occultist also has a chance to, like, get rid of bleed off himself as well, but when he heals. Get rid of bleed off anybody else when he heals them.
Unforeseen, unforgiving. In Radiance, may we find victory.
Nope, they do not. Here she goes.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply. Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable, rats in a maze.
Yeah, it's annoying. I mean, that's worth the 7 stress. Stop being ambushed.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
But this happens.
There will be no rest by the fire tonight.
Forgot if you have a fucking shield breaker, she'll get attacked by your demons.
Dazed, reeling.
These are all crits coming through as well.
Break.
She's gonna end up having a heart attack before she finishes. You can't escape this either, but this is a nightmare.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
There we are. Jesus fucking Christ. That was not nice. Like
the
if
light,
you beat
the promise of safety,
you get an item for the fucking, what's it called?
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies. As life ebbs,
So
terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
I can't go forward anymore. Shit. This is gonna kill him.
Nature
Oh, I do have a
herself,
shovel.
a
I couldn't
victim
see it
to
all.
the spreading corruption, malformed
dark over
with
there.
misintent. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike. Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles,
Let me
paid
heal him.
for in blood.
game's like, no, you can't eat it. Technically, I have 2 healers in this. I have the Occultist and the Flagellant. Slayer rolled a 10 straight away, like. We ain't beating that. No, it auto-saves every time you go through a room, Brett. Every time you go through a room, Brett, it auto-saves. Still can't beat it. Slayer smashed us both, Brett. Don't open the fucking tree. You idiot. She dead.
More dust. More ashes.
Fucking idiot,
More
like.
disappointment.
She had to be curious and open the fucking tree. Well, that's one less person to worry about. She had to open the fucking tree. She couldn't just bypass the tree, Brett, could she? Oh, what a fucking idiot. It's fine though. I can get somebody else to take her place. That wasn't the main one. That wasn't Bucci. Bucci's at camp.
Ancient traps lie in wait.
Now it's down to a
Unsprung
damage
men
team.
thirsting for blood.
It's really good, the fucking impalers. Oh, fuck off, traps.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
We need one more pack of medicines as well. And I don't have a fucking shovel.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on
Here
flesh
goes the
and
occultist.
indefatigable purpose.
And he won't take shit from nobody now, Brad. He won't. It ain't gonna be in here. It's just a... Pointless me going through that door.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of
There's the last
otherworldly
medicine, Brad.
corruption. These tonics and herbs will stave off infection and neutralize contagion.
They didn't get no good quirks or no bad quirks.
The preponderance
Treatment wood is
of
free,
rare and
medical wood is
exotic
free. There we are, that's
injuries
what I needed.
makes this
Now it's time to
place
get rid of...
perfect.
Which
for
one
the
was it,
study
Brett?
of suffering.
Which one of your characters was it? So you could only meditate in town, but you can't meditate in town. What the fuck? Let's get rid of Unquiet Mind for free. Wait, what's in that syringe? What the fuck? Takes away damage and accuracy. % health. Put him in here. Oh, Cardus is already in there. Yep, this a lot. Right, let me go check on my chicken in the oven a minute, Brett. I know it's a lot of Crimson Curses, that is. The only way I can get rid of it is by killing the Baron. And he's hard as fuck to locate because if However, though, Brett, I do have a facility producing blood vials to stop them all wasting. They'll just be in the craving status. And there is a sneaky way around it. Fillers we can get rid of if they got Crimson Curse if we don't want them anymore. If we feel like they may be too much trouble, we can just send them on their way. Is that already gone? There it is. See, it says short, but you're going to keep running through there to find him. That's really good. There you are. But the thing from the stars is there.
You are not alone in this place. The fanatic is on the prowl, and he smells your sickness.
Of course he does. I have to fight him as well. What would you be surprised?
Decimated.
Oh yeah, if you beat the fanatic as well, you a cure for the Crimson Curse. You can choose somebody to cure. But as you've seen, the fanatic's really fucking hard.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Of course you can dodge it.
formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
The major thing about this mission I'm not looking forward to is do 100% room battles, so I have to fight him.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home. Another mariner, another misfortune. Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike. The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Oh, that was a nice hit. Where'd I come from, a cultist?
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
It'd be nice if they give you a few more rooms to breathe first.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I can come back for gems at any time in any mission, right now. Artifacts are more important. On the bright side, Brett, this party's a high damage party with 2 combat healers, call them. Any paintings about a what?
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Don't really want to go to the bottom one because I've got a funny feeling the bottom one's going to be the fucking fanatic.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it. light, the promise of safety.
Why wouldn't it be a fucking giant crab?
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Just shouted, I am the blood god. 7 damage every round.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
You know, fair play, Brett and a cultist is a fucking cracking character to have.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
The AoE, the
Be
occultist
wary.
does.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying
Still have to fight him.
fall.
Thank fuck. So I don't want to fight
last,
him.
wholesome marine life can flourish. If indeed there is such a thing.
It's a good thing I went down instead of up.
Once our
The
estate
only
was
problem
the
is,
envy of
you
this
know with his
land.
heal ability, Brett, there's a chance that he can inflict bleed on his teammates. Like, the way an occultist works is weird, because he's a chance to bleed his own teammates, but at the same time cancel bleed off him. He's very strange. Let me take my plate out a minute, and then I'll be back now in 2 seconds. Yeah, it's all down to chance with the occultist whether he applies bleed or not. It's really strange. That's sick. So when he heals himself, he basically fucking gets an extra 25%. I'm not going in because that fuck. There's the Hag Witch is there. The Spine King is there. Champion level. The Siren calls her own. I would go fight the Siren, but she calls in her own minions and basically decides to fuck your party over by taking one of your members. You're sending me what I normally send you. Odge. I'm gonna sell the mirror. Is that Ancestors mustache queen? What the fuck? Necromancer's unholy, so I'm gonna challenge the Necromancer. Some medium ones I'm gonna need. Plenty of them, plenty of these. I'll take 2 of these.
I entertained a delegation of experts from overseas, eager to plumb the depths of their knowledge and share with them certain techniques and alchemical processes I had found to yield wondrous and terrifying results. Having learned all I could from my visiting guests, I murdered them as they slept.
Well, that's a grim fucking tale, Sunshine.
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him. Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies. The light, the promise of safety. Obliterated.
Yeah, they're definitely unholy, right? This was a good pick. I put a ring on my occultist threat that does 25% more damage to unholy.
Dazed,
Ouch.
reeling, about to break. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
It's a party with 2 combat healers, so just remember that. There's 2 combat healers. The occultist can heal at any time, so when the flagellant goes below like 40%, he can mass heal somebody else.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Between 0 and 19 is that healing himself for 14.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And we're off to a strong
Remind
start.
yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Which has got less combat this way.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Well, the highwayman, well, not the highwayman, the bounty hunter does more damage against living creatures, believe it or not, but specifically people. It's just, there's, like, bounty hunter's single target, flagellant is single and multi-target, houndmaster is single and multi-target, occultist is single and multi-target.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born. In Radiance, may we find victory.
It's more than like you right at the fucking end. Let's rest by you. Get rid of some of this stress.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
I can deal with that because it stops nighttime ambush. This would be far worse with the great bounty in our packs.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Good thing these appeared. Don't give everybody Crimson Curse now, game. With any luck, these will give me blood vials as well, but this is what I need.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Shield is the deal. Inflicted bleed. See what I mean? It's all down to chance with the occultist. Sometimes he heals, sometimes he doesn't.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Lovely, unholy, unhuman. Fine, you take yourself down, he'll just heal himself when he punches you in the face.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
A powerful blow.
Also, Brett Flagellant excels when he's on low health. Now the occultist is underperforming. Yep. They are just ignoring him at the moment. And ignoring a flagellant is very stupid.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
You know, I'm gonna be pissed if the Necromancer boss is right at the top.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
You know, if he's by the
We
starting
require
point, instead of
only
where
the
I'm going.
strength to follow it.
Don't open it, don't open it. Oh. Trying to avoid as many fights as I can on the way here. There he is. The Necromancer would ignore him. I'm pretty sure he doesn't inflict bleed.
Towering, fierce, terrible, nightmare-made material.
Good thing with the Necromancer, he's not very resistant to bleed. As long as I keep staff here on him.
Eradicated.
Like, it'll take these 3 rounds in a row, Brett. Damage.
A singular strike.
17 damage. So times 17 by 5, Brett. Now times 19 by 5.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
That's more than he has. He has less health than the damage that's going to be output. I need you to attack the flagellant. Thank you. Or you'll just dodge it. And you'll keep dodging all of that. That's what we need to see.
Well struck.
18 damage over every round for 5 rounds. Finding damage every round for 5 rounds. Next round he's going to be left with 12.
Devastating blow.
Next time Mr. Necromancer's around, he's dead.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
That's the only thing with him, he's weak to bleed.
Windows and doors will be bolted.
All stress
Tonight,
relief.
something haunts the dark.
As one man put it, something ain't right with them shadows. Moving and twisting as they do, residents are advised to stay indoors until daybreak. I know, right? Being a necromancer that's a master of the dark arts, and you... Fulminating Prophet, Swine King, Unloading Siren, Hag Witch, no thank you, because you boil everybody alive. I can take each of these on a veteran quest. And this medium is collecting megastones again. You know, let's take it on the medicine quest. I want the fucking vials. There are 5 people wasting away in town. What the fuck? Right, who's in town wasting away? Bloodlust. Curse is fine, curse is fine. I'm wasting. He's wasting. It's time to do some...
Those without the stomach for this place must move on.
Things. Craven.
This one has become vestigial. Useless.
Craven. Actually, I tell you what I'm going to do, Red. I think I'm going to take a break and watch some telly and try and get some sleep in about an hour ready for when Geraint shows up in the morning. But we will come back tomorrow with some warmer, me and you will, Brett. We'll do some Space Hulk tomorrow. But cheers everybody for tuning in. We'll see you all soon. This is Toxic signing off for now. Ta-ra. And I will have a look at whatever the fuck you've sent me on Facebook as well, Brett.